In this problem, we're given the midpoint of the line segment AB is -5, 0. And if the coordinates of A are -3, 3, then what are the coordinates of B? Well, to do this, I'm going to use the midpoint formula and solve for the missing coordinates of B. So the first thing I want to do is set some points equal to some values that I know. So my midpoint, which is M, has coordinates x and y, and those are given to me. They are -5, 0. My point A, which I'm going to let be x1 and y1, has points that are -3, 3. And then my point B, which I need to look for, I'm going to say that it has points x2, y2. But I don't know what that's equal to. I need to find that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the midpoint formula and solve for the missing values for the coordinates of B. So from the midpoint formula, I know that my x, which is the midpoint value for the coordinate x, is equal to -5, which is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So if I substitute in the values that I know, then -5 is equal to -3 plus x2 divided by 2. And now I want to solve for x2. To do that, I'm going to multiply on both sides by 2. Because if I multiply by 2 on the right, the division by 2 will cancel out. And so I'm left with -3 plus x2 on the right. And on the left, I have 2 times -5, which is -10. So now all I need to do is get x2 by itself. So if I add +3 on both sides, and I'm going to jump below here, sorry about that. If I add +3 on both sides, these 3's cancel because -3 plus 3 is 0. And I'm left with x2 on the right. -10 plus 3 becomes -7. So now I know that the x-coordinate of B is x2. I'm going to repeat the same method to find my y2 coordinate. So I know from the midpoint that the y value of the midpoint is equal to 0. And I know from the midpoint formula that 0 is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. And now I'm going to substitute in my values that I know. So that means that 0 is equal to 3 plus y2 divided by 2. And I know that y1 is 3 because that is how I set up my problem. And we're going to do the same method to solve for y2. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. This cancels out the division on the right. So on the right, I'm left with 3 plus y2. On the left, 2 times 0 is still 0. Now all I need to do is subtract 3 from both sides. 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 minus 3 is -3. So -3 is equal to y2. Now I have my final answer. The point B, which is equal to x2, y2, has the coordinates -7 and -3. So now I have found the endpoint B.